company. I'm also the founder of Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery. And we're going to be talking about to sponsor this big old cup that I got here. So sponsor the big cup. I got a whole bunch of warm water in here today because it's not that it's cold, but I be cold. But it's just good to drink warm water. If you don't drink it, you probably should. So bit.ly/sponsor the big cup. We definitely appreciate Dr. Landry for being our first sponsor of Survive and Thrive and sponsor the big cup. And we're going to go ahead and just give you guys a little preview of that. Oh, look at that. I got an award. What's that award? Is that the Clap Hands Award? What is it, Hot Cat? Hold on. Okay, yes, it's the High Award. Hello. Hi, friend. So we got Hot Cat in the building. She is the creator of all things bling, which she does, and she blings things. So hopefully Hot Cat does these shoes for us for Survive and Thrive so that you guys can bid on them. And that would be our fundraiser to raise funds for a cancer survivor. So we got 15 cents. You just gave me a name. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's how we do it. This is how we do it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is how we do. You know what? Why they won't let you play things on YouTube? I mean, it's on YouTube. So what's the difference? It should be fair game. It's not like I'm playing it. I'm playing it on YouTube. So, hey, so we're talking about Sponsor the Big Cup. And as you can see, the big cup is back. And this is the big cup. Now, of course, you guys can't see it because I've got that on the screen. But the big cup is back. And it is all about raising funds. And we want you guys to know about it. So that's what we got going on here. Now, you wonder why this cup is so big, or if you did or not, I'm not sure. Let me see if I could do a two-way. Okay, no. I need to figure out how to do this. All right, hold on. We're going to get it. All right, there we go. We got it. The big cup is back. So we got the big cup here. And actually, as you can see, it is a big cup. It is big. It's as big as what you see here. It's huge. It's a big, big cup. Warm water is really good. I know it's weird, but it is good. It just clears up all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be talking about women in alignment. And again, we did women in alignment yesterday, but women in alignment and sponsor this big cup. Now, the big cup is all about raising funds and being a part of Survive and Thrive and understanding why we do what we do. So this is the big cup, and you can be a sponsor of the big cup just for $35. So for $35, you can sponsor this big cup, which is what we're looking for. So sponsor the big cup. Now, what do you get for sponsor the big cup? I'm glad you asked. You will get a live video promotion here, meaning that you get to go live with me and discuss and share your platform and like an interview. So we would do an impromptu interview where I'll have an opportunity to ask you questions about your brand and talk to you about things that are relevant to you and your brand and what you do. So if that's something that you're interested, you can probably get yourself ready for next week because right now it's now. So unless you really want to get on here and do it, you can. But Sponsor the Big Cup is a great platform for those of you to be able to share your ideas, share your business, share what it is that you do, so that one, you're not only being able to share it, but you're getting yourself on a platform, another platform with just a whole nother group of folks. You get the opportunity to share what it is that you do, and in a different circle, because it's all about how are you reaching out and outreaching and connecting with others to let them know what it is that you do. So that's how you make that happen. So when you go to bit.ly/, you can sponsor the big cup and be a part of that. Now, back in 2017, when we started doing that big cup, I remember Dr. Landry came on here one night and when I was talking about it, and she, was after during my time going through chemo, and I was still going through the process and the journey. And I would always be here sweating, it'd be hot, and I'm like, oh my God, it's just terrible. And trying to get that chemo out of my system. And it's like, you really need to drink lots of water to flush your system. But flushing your system is very important anyway, regardless to what it is that you got going on in your life. You should drink lots of water, and I can do it with this big old cup because when you this cup filled up, I don't know, I think it's at least about, I don't know, 16 ounces. It's a really big cup. And as Coach Dave said, it's like the cup is as big as my whole face, because it is. And remember the hot cat, we had the huge cup. That cup was a big bowl. It was like big enough to sit on my head. And we auctioned it off, and we auctioned it off to the highest bidder. And it was our sister friend. No, she's not here. She at school. She's at home. So no, she's not here. Not here. She was here last weekend. So, we got little Jesse has a baseball game this weekend. So he's going to be in his first game, which he probably should be like getting ready and practicing, because, he's going to need to be ready to hit and run and stuff. So that's important. So when we were talking about Survive and Thrive and that whole process, and as I would come on here live with you guys, and Hot Cat was there at some point in time. She came in a little later. But we would be live, and I'll be sweating, and I'm just, I'm talking with you guys, and we're having a good time. But getting that chemo out of my system was just so important, because, you don't want more in there than what you need, and it's just awful. So she said, go get you, drinks lots of water, just drink a lot of water. So I didn't have really big cups in the house. So I had to go out and find a big cup that would be able to accommodate time of sitting. And that was when I used to go on, be here for an hour. Remember one time we was on here live doing something for like 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. It was crazy. I call that a telethon or marathon or something. I think it was like 4 hours. I was talking about something, and it was crazy. But that was a long, long amount of time. So during the time we would be here for an hour, I would need to be finding something to, drink. And it was like we would go live from 7:30 to 8:30. And sometimes it would be like 9:30. And then people would Hot Cat talking about she had to go. I'm like, how you have to go? It's not that kind of time over here, even though it's like 2 hours ahead. So I was like, no, we sitting here. And that's how we met, like so many people. That's how we met Wanake. That's how we met Terry. We just met a lot of people on Periscope. You said whatever. It's the truth. But it was like we met so many people, and lots of people came on and was a part of when we would do sponsor the big cup, and then, talking about the cup. And I remember when, we had Christina Walton Lewis and all of them coming on, and they had their books, and we would promote their books and talk about what they were doing. And that was great. It was fun being able to connect with folks. But we met so many people as part of Periscope, but also so many people as far as this big cup, and how people was definitely in support of sponsoring this big cup. And we still got it. And that's the crazy part. The cup is still here, still around. I keep it like safe. You said, where, who at? Oh, Christina Walton Lewis. I don't know. I've seen her. She's okay. I just, some people done moved off of Periscope or Facebook too altogether. I mean, hey, they got something to do. No, who we talking about then? So that is what it is. So part of drinking from this cup is basically our cup runneth over with blessings. We had gotten so many sponsors from when we integrated this big cup. And then when God put it on my heart and for me and directing me to go and find it and get it, there was no other ones. I only got one, and I haven't been found any more since then. So this is the big cup. And again, the blessings that have come with this big cup is just very great. And I definitely appreciate all of you guys who sponsored and was a part of this big cup journey. And we have the link there again for those of you guys who would love to sponsor the big cup. It's $35, and that's how you get it. So with that, it's almost 8, which is all we got, and I'm gonna get going. So I'm working on doing this flyer over here that I need to get done and be over. So I appreciate all of you guys for being here. You guys have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow is Fundraise Friday. And again, our shout out goes to Dr. Landry with Caregiver Speaks for being a sponsor of the Big Cup. We appreciate you sponsoring and supporting. You guys be sure that you go and check her out at caregiverspeak.org and give and support because she's hoping and helping the homeless. So we want to be able to help her help the homeless by purchasing a care package. So if you would like to purchase a care package, they're about $10 that you can help her by supporting what her mission is to be able to support those who have been subjected to, homelessness and, want some support. They need some support. And right now, due to COVID and things not being open and people can't go into shelters like that unless it's very strenuous right now, this is the opportunity to do so. So you can go to caregiverspeaks.org. Uh-oh, someone's calling. And go there. So we're going to get going.